Going from looking average to looking like a model is easy actually. And in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how you are going to start looking like a model. Simple as that, anyone can do it. You don't have to be a 10 out of 10 to be looking like a model. That's a fallacy in your mind. So get rid of that idea completely, abandon that, because you only have to be like a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, and anyone can reach that, I guarantee it. I don't care what your starting position is. So let's just start with some quick fixes that you can make, all right? Number one, what you gotta improve on is your face, all right? The number one thing that is gonna change how you look, how you're perceived, is your face, because that's the first thing people see about you, because most of the time, you are gonna be wearing clothes. Now, we're gonna get to the whole body aspect later, because that's the most important thing. When you take off your clothes, then that really gets important. But first of all, we'll do something that everyone sees at all times from you, is your face. So how can we improve your face? Maybe if you are someone who is chubby, then go and lose some weight. Not just maybe, you definitely need to lose some weight. If you are skinny, maybe consider gaining a bit of weight so you get into a healthy body fat percentage. That's definitely something you want to do. Then, all right, now we're taking care of this. Now you're looking healthy and you're looking better. Now your whole face is a bit more sharp. Then we're gonna get into how you can actually make your jawline a bit better, how to improve your hair and everything. So let's just right now get into how can you improve your hair. So what you can do is you can go on Instagram or on TikTok, I think, yeah, it's on TikTok. They have these filters, these facial shape filters. That's what I used to do. I went there and I took out my phone, looked at myself with those facial filter, like facial form filters, and I figured out what my facial form was. And it told me this and this facial form. So then I looked up haircuts for this facial form. And so I found a haircut that actually suits me, that actually suits my facial form. And now I settle for this because this looks relatively good on me. I like how this looks. And that already improved how I look quite a bit. Good. So now you've got a sharp haircut. What you want to do, get a trim every 2 months at least. Lock in. Have it look good. You don't want to be looking messy. You don't want to be looking ungroomed. Be clean at all times. All right. This is something that's absolutely essential. It's a no-brainer. But if you're getting haircuts every fucking 5 months, then it's just not cutting it. It is not cutting it. You gotta do better. Good. Next thing to becoming more or less a model is improving your eyebrows. Improving your eyebrows is so simple, but nobody really does it. So what you can do is you can trim out the fucking hair in the middle of your eyebrows. That's definitely something you can get into. Because I grow hair in the middle there. So every 2 or 3 days, I just go about with a pluck and just pluck out those hairs. If you have some, definitely do that. It's definitely something good that you need to get into. Just shape up your eyebrows in general. Get a pair of scissors, just shape it up. Do that. Simple. Good. Next, maybe if you have the ability to, grow out some facial hair. Something that right now is really popping is the mustache and goatee combo. That's what I'm doing. I really like it. A lot of girls love it. Guys tell me that this looks really good. I find it looks really good. So this is definitely something that if you have the ability to grow yourself a clean mustache and goatee, you can also look at yourself on with those mustache and goatee Instagram, TikTok filters, and see how it would look on you. Obviously, you're not gonna look exactly how you look with a filter on, but then you can see if it suit you or not. But most guys, I guarantee you, it will suit you because it's not only gonna make you look older and more serious, but it's also gonna make you look more masculine and respectable, because that's just facial hair symbolizes testosterone and masculinity. All right, so if you have the ability to grow facial hair, that's something I'd tap into. Maybe, yeah, sure, you can grow a full beard if you want to. Looks good for some people. I definitely want to keep it clean though. So if you want to grow a full beard, go definitely trim that up every 2 to 3 weeks at least. Your beard needs to be clean, otherwise you're just gonna look ungroomed, and people are gonna be like, "What is with this guy? He's not looking clean. He's not looking sharp. He's not looking fresh, and he's definitely not looking like a model." So if you want to do a full beard, you can. I'd rather opt for the mustache and goatee combo right now because it's just something that works so flawlessly at the moment, and you know, it's unpatched. It's got to get a nerf soon, but right now it still works flawlessly, and I fucking love it, and you should rock with it. Next, how do we improve the facial structure of you? First of all, what you're gonna do is you have to improve your jawline. This is something that is essential. You have to have a sharp jawline. And how do you properly get a sharp jawline? Because that's that one thing that every model has. If you notice it, check any model, they all have that sharp jaw. You have to have it. You have to have it. There's no way around it. So how you get it is, first of all, by losing weight, losing body fat percentage. That is the most important thing, because if you are chubby, you have fat everywhere here blocking it, of course you're not going to have a sharp jaw. You can't. There is no way you could get it if there's fat blocking it. So lose some body fat percentage. There's no reason to ever be above fucking 12% body fat percent. If you can, we're going to get into this later, get to fucking 10% body fat. You can keep that year round. It's still healthy, and you're going to be shredded. You're going to have abs, but that's for later. All right. So definitely lower your body fat percentage, lose some weight, because then this is going to show. And then you also got to train it and grow it, because you still here have a muscle, and you can train that by literally getting yourself one of those fucking jaw trainers, or getting yourself, I don't have these, but I've heard they're really good, and I definitely think they work, because I've seen results for myself by buying mastic gum. You can go on Amazon, just type in mastic gum. It costs you like fucking, how much does it cost? €7 probably, something like that, and you get a shit ton of mastic gum sent to your house. Yeah, it sounds like it's expensive, but you get that mastic gum, and it's really hard gum. Essentially what it is, it's from the mastiha tree in Greece, I think, and it's from some tree. So it's literally the wax of some tree, if I remember it correctly. So it's really hard chewing gum when you chew it, and it's got this earthy taste to it, because it is literally a tree that you're chewing on, and it's hard, and the longer you chew, the harder it gets, and that really gives your jaw a workout. So you're building the muscles in your jaw to become thicker, like any other muscle you would train. If you think about, oh, how do I grow this? How would you grow your biceps? By doing fucking bicep curls. So get yourself a really hard piece of gum that you chew on each side, pretty much the same amount of times. You kind of want to grow it equally. You can also put two pieces in, one here, and then just chew on it. That's going to grow your jaw muscles, and that's going to give you a sharper jawline. I can definitely vouch that it helped me. It's made my jaw look way more sharp, way more visible. So that's something I definitely recommend. Next, we've now taken care of your face. Okay, so let's move down a bit. Let us move here. What do we see here? Every single model has the V-taper. A man needs to have a V-taper. If you are a man right now and you're looking like this, then it's just not cutting it. All right, simple. I'm sorry that I have to say this, and even worse, if you're looking like this, it's not cutting it. All right, you're a man. You should be looking like this. You know, it should go up to the fucking. Your back should be flat out. You should have wide shoulders. And now you can either complain and say, oh, but genetically I just don't have wide shoulders, or yeah, I'm just skinny like that. I'm not big. I don't have a V-taper. Some of my friends have that naturally. Well, you don't. I didn't have it, and I still grew it, and now I got a fucking V-taper. And now fucking women look at me, guys look at me, model shoots want to hire me. Like, you can either complain or just say, all right, good, I've been dealt this hand that I've been dealt, and then just work with what you got and just grow it, because every single man can grow a V-taper. I'm 100% convinced. So what do you have to do to grow that V-taper? First of all, you're gonna start doing some sort of physical exercise. I don't care if you're doing calisthenics because you don't want to start going to the gym, or you're gonna do the gym. what you're going to focus on is building your shoulders, building your back, a little bit of your chest, and definitely your arms. All right? Build those things. Those, you got to build your whole body, obviously. But if you build those, that is what gets you the V-taper. So your shoulders and your back are the most important part for this, because the shoulders obviously sitting here, and the wider your shoulders are, the wider you're going to look in a shirt, and the more of a V-taper you're going to have. Now, you also need the back, because if you don't have the back, it's just going to look weird if you have wide shoulders, but there's no back to follow on it, because then it's just going to go straight down. So what you want to do is have your traps here, fucking, all right, like this, then have the shoulders, and then have it go like this, because you got a big back. But it could also go like fucking this, because you have no back at all. So what you want is a fucking V-taper. So grow your back, 100%. It's so important that you do not neglect this. Now, the full workout split that I use, I give to my clients. They get the best results from it. I'll just fucking put on a photo here of some client results. It's 5 weeks apart. It's fucking crazy the type of results I get from my clients. And here is also my transformation. I mean, it speaks for itself, right? So the workout routine I give to my clients, and I use myself, is a 3-day gym split. You can either do this, or you can go 3 times a week and do calisthenics. So the gym split is essentially, you go 3 times a week. The first time you go is you train upper body. The second time you go, you train your lower body. And the third time you go, you train your full body. I'm not gonna go over what exercises to do. As said, focus on, if you really only care about getting there as quick as possible and building that V-taper, that you have that model look, then focus on your shoulders and your back. That's what I would focus on. But if you want to have a well-rounded, proportionate physique, then look up how to properly do a 3-day split, upper, lower, full body. You can even ask ChatGPT that, or you can book a first link down in the video description to check out the Limitless Blueprint, my own fitness and biohacking coaching program, one-to-one coaching program, where it helps skinny guys get fucking shredded, get jacked, so make the same transition that I made. So anyways, first day you do your upper body, second day you go, you do your lower body, and the third day you go, you do your full body. That allows you to hit every single muscle group twice per week, and studies have clearly shown that hitting something twice per week allows it to optimally grow. So by doing that, we have now just found the ideal split to use as little time as needed, but still get as the optimal best amount of results. And I'm really convinced that this is actually the best split out there, because there could never be anything better. If you go to the gym 6 times a week, which is what I used to do, you're just gonna be overtraining massively, because you're not gonna be able to recover from that fully in every session that you go into. But if you only go 3 times a week, you have some space in between those days. So every single session that you go into, again, is gonna be able for you to push yourself fully. You're not gonna train sore, you're not gonna train, oh, I don't have energy. No, it's none of that. And you also save a lot of time, because you don't have to be that many days in the gym, and you only have to work out for 1 hour to 1 hour and 15 minutes every single session. That's how I program it, that's how I schedule it for my clients, and that's what I use myself. I don't spend a lot of time in the gym. I spend like 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours per week in the gym in total. And I am diced, I am shredded, I got my dream physique, and I can teach other people how to can do that as well. So this obviously works. I'm not coming from nowhere. I started fitness 2.5 years ago. I built my physique in a very quick time span, and I attribute it to this split. All right, so do absolutely this. Now, we've now discussed you need to build the shoulders, you need to build the back, but also it's important that you don't neglect your chest. You don't neglect your legs, because you don't want to be the guy that has a disproportionate physique. You know, if you got a big upper body but no legs at all, that's not good. So definitely make sure you train your legs as well, just a tiny bit. If you don't want to, if it's really so miserable for you to train your legs, and you just only care about looking a bit better on the upper body, sure, then maybe try doing some running or some cycling or something every now and then, that you still have a little bit of exercise for your legs. That could be something that you should be tapping into, because doing nothing is not a good idea. All right, you don't want to look disproportionate. Next thing, get abs. I mean, it's so shallow, and everybody knows, oh, I want abs, but don't fall into this fucking endless cycle of every single guy that gets into fitness. They get into fitness because they want to get abs, then they don't care about abs anymore at all, and now they've been in fitness for 2 years and don't have abs. So start that with a goal, and right in the beginning, to get abs. So actually train your abs properly. Don't do these fucking 5-minute ab workouts that you find on YouTube where you're just doing fucking body weight exercises. That's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna build abs. It's gonna make you feel fucking out of breath, and it's gonna burn, and you're gonna feel like you did a lot and you're sweating. Absolutely, not taken away from that. That is truly something. But essentially what that is more cardio than actually building muscle. Because if you think about it, how would you grow your biceps? Would you do fucking 60 seconds of no weighted fucking curls, fucking as much as you possibly can do? Or would you fucking get yourself a dumbbell in your hand and then just do like your 4 to 6 reps? You would rather do that, right? Because you know that actually builds muscle. So don't do any of those fucking scammy, clickbaity 5-minute ab workouts that you find on YouTube. They're more of something, it keeps you healthy because you're doing something for your cardio, and it's better than doing nothing, and yeah. But at the end of the day, it is bullshit, and you don't need it, and train your abs like you train any other muscle, with weight. Yeah? Dug that point home. You need to do that. Good. Now you have fucking wide shoulders, you have a big back, you have abs, you have your face fixed, you have some facial hair now, you got your eyebrows cleaned up, you got the perfect haircut. Now, what you can do, the next thing, is you can grow your forearms. This is something that's so neglected. I don't have the biggest forearms because I used to be a fucking skinny guy, but I'm very proud of my forearms now. I grew them because they used to be so thin, and they won't just grow naturally by you gaining weight. Yeah, maybe a bit, but you gotta grow your forearms to make them look good. So actually train your forearms as well. This is something so many people neglect, but having big forearms, strong looking forearms, is something so evolutionarily hardwired in so many brains of women and males. So it doesn't really matter what gender you're aiming for, that you think this guy is someone worthy of respect. I don't know what it does to people, but it definitely does do something. You've noticed yourself. You treat people with big forearms, even subconsciously, because you don't consciously think about this, different than you treat someone who's just skinny. You know, he's just a skinny guy, skinny forearms. Because you can see the forearms all the time. Yeah, your biceps, just like here right now for me, you would never know I got big biceps. You would never know I got big arms. But you can see that I got some forearms. See? You can see those at all times. So definitely, that's the most important thing. Train the things that are visible at all times the most. So train your shoulders the most. Train your fucking forearms the most. Get your face cleaned up the most. Those are the things that you can see at all times. Now, if you're actually planning on going to a country like Bali, like I am right now, doing these fucking modeling shoots like I was yesterday doing for a fucking clothing brand, and fucking staying here at the villa. Only thing I have to do for it, I'm staying here free. Only thing I have to do for it is post Instagram stories about it. I mean, this is fucking crazy. Then obviously you want to take care of your entire body, because here in Bali it's a high heat environment. It's fucking humid. You're gonna take your shirt off like pretty much all of the fucking time. I only have my shirt on right now so I can clip this fucking microphone onto it, that you can actually hear me properly. So yeah, that was the full guide on how anyone, literally anyone, can go from a fucking 4, 5 out of 10 to a 7 out of 10 easily. If you fix these things, you can easily become a 7, 8 out of 10 without a doubt. I don't care what your starting position is, you will go up in the fucking rankings of your attractiveness scale by a lot. I guarantee you. Get those things that I've talked about in this video in check, and also get your fucking physique in check. Please, that's the most important thing. get your physique in check. You want to look shredded, you want to look big, you want to be respectable. Because without having a big physique, if you're just a skinny guy, you're not going to be respected. People are going to fucking overlook you. People are not going to take you seriously. I know that from my own personal experience. That used to be me. I used to not be respected, not be fucking listened to when I spoke. Nobody gave a shit what I said. And I could definitely not land myself fucking modeling gigs or anything. Because, you know, I'm not a model. I don't classify myself as that. But, I mean, obviously, if a fucking villa tells me I can stay at their place for free and all I got to do is fucking post Instagram stories, then I'm gonna do that. I'd be stupid not to. And I landed that because of my looks. So many people say, oh, looks are so shallow. Well, then fuck you and stay shallow, right? I mean, I'd rather be in Bali in a villa and be called shallow by some dickhead that I don't like anyways. Yeah, I mean, looks are absolutely important, and you see that, you value that, you understand that. That's why you've been watching this video for 21 minutes right now. If you actually want to change your life completely, physique-wise, physically and mentally, and also how you feel, then click the first link down in the description right now to sign up for the Limitless Blueprint. You're not actually signing up right away. You're booking a free one-to-one call with me to see if you'd be a good fit for the program. This is where I go and help you one-to-one and get you, holding you by your hand, get you into the best shape you could ever have in just a short time, because you'll learn from all of my mistakes and I give everything I know to you. I've done it before for clients, we've got great results. I'll end this video with the same words as usual. Don't compare, be compared to. I love you and I see you in the next one. Go and click this video right now to learn how to get shredded for free.